All right, so since we're going to continue, given all your given circumstances, you are now all in Redneck City First District, and there's a commotion going on outside for all of you. You're not entirely sure what it is, but it sounds like a riot. What do you do?
Um, like in the streets?
Yes, in the streets. Actually, you're not outside. You're actually outside, so you would actually see this first phase. You see a bunch of people running along with signs that have the words RSU crossed out.
And what are they saying?
No more unions. No more unions. They're screaming they're screaming that chant constantly and breaking shit.
So they're socialists.
No. I won't tell you what they are, but they're not socialists. Okay.
They're the Pinkertons.
Oh, jeez. If they're violent, does that mean they're food?
Mm-hmm. And we'll say that you got you can get the benefits of a long rest and get your HP back because you weren't supposed to be smacked by a human that hard.
The fact is, I survived this surprising here.
Yes. Well, you are a big fucking bug, so.
I wouldn't have.
Like, is he big enough to ride?
Dude, I've got 24 feet and I count as 4 squares.
Yeah, he's a large creature, just like Aya.
So, what size is a rat like myself?
Your size is medium.
So that's like just 2 squares or 1 square.
One square.
Well, there's the
2 squares high.
I go up according to that, if I'm not reading it correctly, about a size rating when I'm in.
Oh, so
I get huge.
You would be at huge.
Oh, so you're huge right now?
But taller.
When I'm enraged, you know.
When you're enraged, you get bigger, right?
Yeah. I'm large by standard.
Yep.
The big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a call from downstairs. Give me 1 moment.
Which means I could beat a human with his own nightstick when I'm enraged if I'm looking at the size correctly.
Mm-hmm. And you also have Titan Mauler as an instinct ability. Which means you can use weapons for even bigger.
Which means I am designed to kill humans.
I've already put in the pasta and put a timer on it. It's going to be the pasta for you and me, the one with the aged parmesan. We're going.
But my question still stands, DM.
Somebody was like, "Hey, let's go."
Yeah.
We're like, okay.
If they're violent, does that mean they're on the menu?
That's up to you.
Chaos.
Yes.
Although, I mean, let's face it, if they're rioting in town, if I take out the violent ones, I'd be doing people a favor. I wouldn't be such a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I have found determination.
It's a practical, intelligent plan.
Alrighty.
Practically intelligent.
You see dozens of rioters running down the street, all screaming and running. They're smashing stuff, chanting no RSU, no more unions. And they're headed towards the Capitol building.
Do I see the same thing as I'm waiting for, like, the train?
The ship, yes.
The ship, okay.
Yes, you see that. So, what do each of you do? You're not together. Note that.
Right.
Question.
Should we roll a combat order? And I have to take the dog out. She's bugging me.
Good point.
Okay. Yes, you do have to roll initiative, which is perception.
Okay.
1 moment.
Plus 7.
I will be right back. I will
okay.
roll after I'm back.
And I will pop open my little notepad to get initiative down. Actually, I'll just use Owlbear. Oh, wait, no, I
Okay.
can't use Owlbear because I don't have tokens. Whatever.
I got 25 for it.
Luckily, I have two instances of Discord open. So you got 25?
Yeah.
I got 14.
Okay.
Is there a spot on our character sheet that has like initiative bonuses or anything?
Real
Yes,
quick,
your perception.
Sam,
Your perception is your... Yep.
Time out.
Okay.
Time out.
Mhm.
There's some nuance to this. Are you using mobile or on a something else? Because I've noticed that one guide has a dice roller option.
The browser also has a dice roller option as well.
Yes, that's why I asked which format. Because on phone it should be bottom left, and I'm assuming if
that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so it should be at yep, and then you add your modifier for your perception, and that's specified on your main front page there.
1d. Wait, I'll add it. Roll dice.
20 plus.
Okay, now I'm starting to understand how to do it.
They actually give you a slot on the input for your bonus, so it'll do the math for you.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean? I got like
when
a
you go,
star.
yeah, that means that's your proficient or your expertise in it, and that
No, when I rolled the die, I rolled a star on the d20.
That's probably a nat 20.
Yeah, you got a nat then.
Oh, okay.
You got a full 20 plus your perception. What is your perception?
4.
So
24.
I beat you by 1, and I rolled an 18.
Yeah, but you got nat 20. You kind of.
Oh yeah, that is a nat 20. I see it in the history right now.
Yeah.
But having previously DM'd, I'm unsure where Sam stands on the judgment on nat 20 dictating.
Yeah, nat 20 just gives you a really high roll for that.
Because I know in some cases nat 20 is just vicious.
Yeah, so in your case, you would get... So since you got a nat 20, that means you're 23 for your initiative, if I remember. No, 24.
I'm 24. Yeah.
Alrighty,
Okay,
so that means...
That's what perception means.
25, 24, 14.
Okay. We'll wait for Christian and Aya to roll. Delilah is not here.
Who said they got a 14?
Scarlet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get the dice log. I just get what I rolled.
Mm-hmm. I get the dice log on my thing.
It's so weird because we got a dice log on the Discord roller. It's actually kind of useful because it's party visible. The only one that use it is the DM. Hey, I'm old-fashioned. Party roll public.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're rolling initiative, Aya.
Okie doke.
I've read way too much Lovecraft because I read that name as Iya.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It's actually just Aya.
Good thing we don't have any cephalopodi. Oh wait, we technically do.
Spider.
They're the same fan. Yep. It's more
All
like
right.
70 removed, but yes.
Where is my...
You're on Wanderer's Guide.
If your roll is perception, you're a d20 plus perception. Your perception bonus.
Oh, okay, then 13.
13? Okay.
Wow.
Let me just go to...
We've got a spread going on of off by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Very.
Rare too.
All right, so now we just gotta wait.
14, and then
You just have to
25
wait for
24.
Constance to get back.
Yep.
Ow, my leg. And I will bring up these stat sheets for the actual creatures because I didn't expect them to be up now.
Ow, my leg. Isn't that what the hobo said?
My leg.
Dude got hit with 23 damage.
True, true.
That is a lot of fucking damage early on.
And this thing.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's
It
a
constantly
terrible
double
mix
clicks.
of spicy chicken damage and some Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh. Grub flavored.
Hmm. My leg.
Oh no, Scarlet. That meme, that gif ain't even funny because I know how that feels. My knee.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's my left
Yeah,
knee too. That's
at one
personal.
point I went to go get dog food and I got my pant leg was caught on on a cage that was just sitting on the side, and I just went right down and put both my knees onto the metal bars of that cage on the floor. So it's just smack. Fuck.
I got you one better. You're gonna hate me for this one. I was on the job site and I had to crouch down there to reach up under a conveyor because I needed to check something, and somebody left a 1/4-inch self-tapper on the floor.
Ooh.
And I caught that son of a bitch right in the middle, right under the edge of the kneecap.
How?
Oh, I shot up so fast, caught my back on the conveyor. I was bent. Oh, I was so mad.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably.
That's an OSHA violation right there.
No, that was an accident. That wasn't an OSHA violation. It was an extremely busy site because, I know I was the one moving it.
Hmm.
It's that accidents happen, but it sucked.
Yeah.
Fortunately, my denim held up, and I have pretty durable skin still. But boy, that left a lovely little mark. Made it to my 30. Reflexes still save.
I think I lied about my initiative.
What'd you get?
Oh, your initiative?
Am I the only one within 20 feet of me?
Let me see. Let me check the breakdown. Oh no,
wait.
that's just when you're trying to locate an undetected creature that's within range of your scent. That's not for initiative though. That's a circumstantial bonus.
By the way,
I have something called oracular warning.
Oracular warning?
It gives everybody within 20 feet a +2 bonus to their initiative rolls, and they gain temporary hit points equal to half of my level for 1 minute.
it's basically it's basically rallying war cry. That's what he's talking about.
Well, there's no one else with it, no one else around you, so you just get that bonus.
Then I have +2 to whatever I had.
So that would be
26.
Yeah. So you're actually faster than. No, let's not forward that message. Let's edit it. You are now faster than Trevor.
By 1 point. Oh, and because this was initiative, I'm automatically enraged due to that perk. Trigger, roll initiative.
Yep. That was be quick temper, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So no, I am a size bigger on top of it.
Well, I know that Reyna and Trevor are both in the Abbey.
I'm on the Abbey.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized if you said it was a propane tank and I'm enraged, I am now as large as the top of that propane tank.
Sorry, I've returned.
That is horrifying. That is a foot across.
Fucking a spider the size of a goddamn propane tank, yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're rolling initiative, Constance.
Well, that'd certainly put an end to that riot real quick, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Well, good thing I got intimidation.
Where do you find the initiative roll?
That would be your perception.
D20
+5.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember right, let's see what your bonuses are, because I know you have some bonuses. No, not that. Breakdown. Right. Oh no, that's just that's what you. Nah. Oof. So you have 6.
On initiative.
Yes, at least it was on initiative.
Still.
Here's a 6. Okay. Let me roll for the two motherfuckers that are showing up. Alright, so pop, roll. One got a 12. And a 16. Alright, so that means it is Kilfin's turn. You see the riot happening right now. You see the riot in front of you. What do you do? There is one guy in the group that's kind of looking at you.
Okay. I step forward slightly, just so that none of my allies are in my path, my way. Like my sister or the person that we were talking to. And I'm going to, and I'm looking at it, and it doesn't say it has any verbal or somatic necessities. So I am going to cast Dizzying Colors directly at him.
Okay. And it's a will save.
It is a DC 17.
DC 17 will save. Alright, then we will roll that. Let me find out what their will is. Where the fuck is it? Oh, wow. The will is actually pretty low. Let's see. You said 17, right?
Yep.
They fail. Not a crit fail, but they fail.
Okay, so they lose one action every round. They're blinded for 1 round, and they are dazzled for 1 minute.
Okay, let me just write those down real quick. So that would be stunned, then, right?
They stunned for 1 round, which means they lose 1 action for 1 round. They're blinded for 1 round, and dazzled for 1 minute.
So you flashbanged them.
Pretty much. Everybody is concealed from them right now.
Dope.
Alrighty. Is that everything you're gonna do?
No, I am going to do a quick look for like a place to hide. And then
roll a d6. Actually, no, roll a d4. A d4.
A d4. D4. Add roll. I got a 4.
You are 20 inches away from the nearest hiding spot.
And my movement speed is 25, so I can make it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hide.
Alrighty. You find yourself hiding next to the Abbey. You don't realize it, though. Alright, now it is Travere's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna look down over off the top of this building. Is there any rioter off on their own causing a problem?
Yes, there's the one that you saw get flashbanged.
Why
There's
does it
also
keep-
another one elsewhere.
it
Well,
keeps
from my
like
perspective, on top of the building.
It's not like we talk. What's going on?
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in the Discord and my picture's still showing, but when I'm on the character sheet, it just simply stops making noise. I can't hear anything to talk.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
it's a-
strange.
Anyway, what is the thing I'm gonna be running towards? Like, get out of the house? Is it tall bushes?
You're running towards an abbey, a large propane tank shaped building.
Okay.
Put something on top of it.
Where is
Yes.
it? Yeah. That is. I only have a 16
16 to what?
for hide, stealth, whatever it's called.
Oh, hide versus 16. That's actually pretty good.
All right, that's not bad. But yeah, if that individual who got flashbanged is
it wasn't an individual. It was everybody in a 15-foot cone from my hands. That's in that
Yes.
crowd.
The rest
can
of them
only-
all kind of scattered, and one of them is sitting there clutching his eyes.
yeah, I
Okay.
can only get one as it is right now. So
That's all. I mean, that's what my main focus was.
that works actually, but
And actually,
That
I will roll
individual-
for the other guy, too. They do not save. Neither of them save.
Well, there we have it.
So
How
both
far
of them
away?
are fucked up.
how far away would you say it would be from me to yon blinded fella?
Let's see. Let me do the numbers here. I got Owlbear open, so I'm just gonna draw things.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need an idea because since we're doing, imagery mentally, I need at least a ballpark to
Mhm.
work with.
Yep.
I build machines. I need a blueprint.
I am just going to draw. You're going to have more than a blueprint. I'm actually going to show you what's happening. I won't have tokens for your characters, though, so you'll have to bear with me.
I know where I'm at. I'm on top of the building. Bust it. Hold on.
You're there. It's going to take me a second to build these things. All right, so I will paste this image here. You're on top of a building right now.
Yes, and I am no longer just large while enraged.
All right, you're bigger. So let's expand that to a little bit bigger. 15, which is just fucking ridiculous.
Is this how the map looks?
Right now, this is what the map looks. I'm just throwing things
Okay,
around.
And hold on, I don't. Okay, never mind.
Each square
Go ahead.
equals 5 foot, if that helps you.
Yep. No, I got it. No,
It's technically 5 inches, just for pedantic sake.
Conversions,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's basically it's a 0.5 to 1 ratio here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or less.
we're all small except for the dinner place sitting next to me. Oh wait, that's a spider. See?
Mm-hmm. Let me just...
That
I
token-
drew some more
that
on the
token's
map.
appropriate, though.
Yeah, it works. It's the Warlock token, but it works. I drew
It
some more.
works.
This is currently what the
Hell.
place looks like.
They're blinded.
Yeah, those two are blind, stunned, and dazzled.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is for my size, I could probably land on both of them.
If you want.
How would that even work? I'm used to cleaving attacks, not being big enough to just smash them both.
Well, you could probably hit one, not both.
Okay. But what's the bonuses here for their...
For your attacks, that would be, since you're currently unarmed, it would be your fist or your awakened animal fangs.
No, I know that part. I meant the situational ones because they're blind and unaware.
Oh, the blindness, right. Let me check that.
Circumstance bonus.
I'm looking right now.
Spells, Dizzying colors, and dazzled, stunned, blinded. Blinded. All normal
if they're
terrain is
stunned,
difficult
that's
terrain. You
better.
can't detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to be able to see. And if your vision is your only precise sense, you take a -4 status penalty to perception checks. You are immune to dazzled. Blinded overrides dazzled, interestingly enough.
Okay.
Okay, and dazzled is enemies. If you're busy, all creatures and objects are concealed from you. Okay, you are difficult. You are difficult for one or more creatures due to thick fog. Oh no, they are concealed from you.
That he just has to make a DC 5 flat check.
Yeah, in order to be able to hit anyone. So they have to roll that DC 5 before they can even attack. So they don't have any penalties to their AC though.
Okay, so I just have my standing +5 then.
No. Hold on. A creature that you're concealed from, which is what he is, the spider is right now, must succeed at a DC 5 check when targeting you with an attack. So though they have an AC of 5 right now for you.
Okay, but if that's the case.
If you read it, it says,
I get it now. They're basically sets their armor class to 5.
Except for area effects aren't subjected to this flat check.
And I'm not AoE.
Basically, this says a creature that you're concealed from must succeed at a DC 5 flat check when targeting you with an attack, spell, or other effect. This says that everyone else is concealed from them. So when they attack, they have to first succeed a DC 5 flat check to even start to hit, which means they can't strike back.
Okay. Well,
okay, that's the bonus.
I'm taking the shot on what base numbers we have that we know for sure. So that's my +5.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you get? What did you get for your roll?
13.
13. Let me see. That does not hit.
And I did activate my enraged. So that is currently an active situation. But due to my position to going to target him, I may have missed. But I am now there.
Okay. Yeah,
Remember, I'm a mailman. I have to get there.
But yeah, that does not hit though. You try to hit them, but even though they're blinded, they kind of move around while blinded.
Yes. But now I'm a giant spider in the middle of Main Street.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it's actually Batty 2's turn now. They first have to roll the DC 5 flat check to even do and shit. And they succeed that. And they're going to try and shoot somebody, but they're going to take a penalty to their attacks. If I remember right. Okay, so fine. Okay. Roll.
They're going to attack?
Yeah. Does a 16 hit? They're going to attack whatever was attacking them. What? You're going to use an ability?
Do they have more than one attack each turn?
Everyone has 3 actions. Oh wait, no shit, they're stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they can't do they can't do anything. Skip.
No,
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Sorry to correct you on that, but I just was like, oh, wait.
Don't be.
Good catch.
Alright, so that's gone. So they're no longer stunned, but they're still blind for 1 minute. It is Scarlet's turn.
Yes. That's what it is,
Yeah.
Alright, so you can see this riot happening. You can see the 2 guys being attacked, and you see a big fucking spider on top of a propane tank.
I'm just like,
No, you forget. I tried to attack them. I am now where they are, remember?
Oh shit! So yeah, there's a spider. What you see is a spider in front of two rats that are blinded.
Yeah, I came off of the rooftop.
Why today?
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah. Mm. She's just gonna try to stealth her way, like on the other side of where one of the baddies would be.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
You got it.
Of course, actually no. There's no need to roll a stealth check. They automatically critically fail.
Oh yeah, okay.
You're welcome.
So you sneak right on past them. That
Well,
uses one
actually-
action for your movement.
Yeah. Oh, actually, with that, I was wanting to be right behind the first one, I guess, and I'll use my javelin to attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Would I have advantage because they're dazzled and stunned and whatnot?
No, it doesn't change their AC.
Okay. Figured I'd check. 25.
That hits. Let me check something actually.
And that was not.
It was almost actually if it's a nat 20, that hits, and it's a crit too because it goes up a step. So you get a crit.
Yeah.
Just roll your damage and double that.
Okay. Plus 12 in total.
Damn. Okay.
Oh dear God, I just realized it. My sheet says I have a burrow speed too.
Which one were you attacking? Were you attacking baddie 1 or baddie 2?
1.
Baddie 1? Okay. Well, baddie 1 looks very worse for wear. That hurts.
And then
It looks like another decent hit would kill him.
oh, in that case, I'm gonna use my awakened animal claw and attempt to hit.
That would be a multiple attack penalty, though. Just remember that.
Okay. I'll just go straight off. Just a 15.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. With that,
Well, it's
What
now... Oh, what?
oh, I was just wanting to use like 5 of my movement to go back.
Oh, no. Movement costs an action.
Okay.
Alright, so now it is Reyna's turn.
Alright.
I will take another screenshot of the... No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to move this. This is what... I'm going to get another screenshot of the battlefield to show you. Come on. And Constance isn't even here yet, so we'll add them when they get there. This is what the battlefield looks like. You're kind of behind the abbey. This is to represent you're inside the abbey.
Oh, you mean on the battlefield. I thought you meant here, because I am here.
You're here, but you're not in the battlefield yet. You rolled, right? I forget. Oh, wait, yeah, you got the 6.
Nat 1, which was a total of 6.
So you see this big spider in front of these two rats. One of them got bloodied very badly by a red squirrel, and both of them are blinded.
would have thought about. I would have played a sugar glider.
Hmm.
That would have been cool.
Alright, here what do I want to do? I can't really reach anybody.
Well, you can move if you want.
And if you have ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Eh.
And I noticed that your needle sword, I forgot to set that up to have proper attack. Right now it has +0. Oh wait, no, it has +4. Never mind. It
Yeah,
should
it
be
has
higher
+4.
though. Oh, it's because you're not proficient in it yet. That makes sense.
So I'm inside the building, not behind it?
Yes, you're technically inside the building. I'll move your token into the building and take another screenshot.
So technically I can hit somebody with my sword?
If you leave the building, yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, this is what it looks like right now. So you're moving out next to Travere?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4,
What
yeah.
kills me is I technically think I count as large enough to be traversable underneath for her size if she's not that big.
I'm
True,
pretty big.
true. This
It
is
just
where you
dawned
are.
on me. I'm-
This is where you are now, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You're right next to Batty 1, who is very bloodied. Actually, probably I should put Scarlet on this field too. Where's a bow? Is there no arrow? Okay, then I'll use this leaf. It's because she is a druid.
Yeah.
Wait, you're a druid. What the hell did you hit him with?
A longbow. Actually, no, it wasn't a longbow. What did you use?
It was a critical hit, wasn't it?
Oh wait, no, she used a
Yeah.
javelin. She used a javelin to
Yeah.
hit them.
Oh.
You caught him slacking.
Mm-hmm.
Stab, stab.
Stabbity
that
stab.
wasn't a stab. That was some yeet.
Alright, so
I
here
wanna
is
hit
the current
Batty
battlefield right now.
1.
Batty 1, roll to hit.
Yeah. 18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay.
That feels like flanking to me, but
I don't think there's flanking rolls in Pathfinder. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't recall if there is.
I don't
Flanking
know.
is in 5 though.
Is that +1?
Yes,
Is it
plus
D8
1.
+1?
Yeah, 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, 5.
5 damage. How do you want to kill it?
I don't know, just straight through the chest.
You stab this rat through the chest and he crumples onto the ground. That sign he was carrying just getting bloodied by the stuff from your blade. It was from your blade, right?
Yep.
Okay. And there is flanking. It actually gives them a -2 penalty to AC.
I thought it would be like a circumstance bonus or something.
Yeah, it gives them a -2. Not you a +1. It makes sense. All right, so that one's dead. Let me go to Owlbear and erase them. Delete. Alrighty. So now it is Batty 2's turn. Oh wait, no. Batty 2 has already had their turn, and they can't do anything. Actually, no. Batty 1 was gonna have their turn, but they're just dead. It's now Constance's turn.
So, what am I hearing?
You're hearing a riot happening in the streets, and then you're hearing something die.
There happens to be a rather large commotion that might bring this gentleman out of where they're at and into a
Large
blood-fueled
promotion.
rage.
There's a riot, there's bloodshed, and there's a giant trouncing through town. Yes, it's a hell of a mess.
So, at what end of this area am I at? If I step out and like turn around into the street.
That's up to you. Let's flip a coin. Let's see if you're on the north or the south. Heads, you're on the north.
Right. So, is there more rioters coming from that side down toward the area, or are they running from the south area from the large spider?
They're running from the south from the large spider, so they're running past you. They're not attacking you, though.
So, I see what these signs are. I know what these mean, and, like,
You know that they are anti-union rioters.
Yeah, in some way, I help perpetuate what's going on here. I think he's gonna take his sword still in the fucking sheath, so he's not doing lethal damage, and just start reactive striking people's shins as they go by him.
All right, roll the hits.
Nothing lethal. I'm just gonna smack the shit out of their shins.
That would be one action to hit.
+6 for the first one. I have to find the bonus and then roll it. And Wanderer's Guide just crashed.
Oh, fun. I can roll for you if you want.
It came back up.
Oh, it did?
+6.
Yes, +6.
18 +6, 24.
So 24. Yeah, that hits. Let me check the stats real quick. Yeah, it's not a crit, but it hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage. You will not be attacking baddie 1. You'll not be attacking baddie 2, but you will be attacking somebody else.
Yeah, I'm just watching everybody. As soon as the flood of people stops coming towards me and they stop, and I'm not gonna hit anybody who's not holding a sign. Hang on. I have to figure out where the actions. There it is. Longsword is 1d8 +1.
1d8 +1? Yep, roll your damage.
Six.
6 damage. This will bring this other guy into the fight. And because you attack them, they are lasting initiative.
I think with a quick strike to the shins, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, pardon me. Hey, what the fuck is going on?"
We were hired. We're tearing down the union.
Obviously, you were hired. I want to know what all the screaming and running is about.
That thing. He points back and it points right at Travere.
So that was one action, 2 action. With the third action, I am going to draw my longbow.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty, so now it is back to Kilfin's turn. The baddie has decided to run away.
Baddie number 1?
Number 3.
Oh, that one. Okay,
The one that
number 2. Wait.
Number
I can't
2
read this
number
off right
number 1 is dead. Number 2 is still there.
And I noticed that number 2 looks like he's trying to hurt us or like has a negative attitude towards us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-inch step forward towards let me pull this map up better. Toward Reyna.
Okay.
Into that square right there. And then I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs. Feel the power of the Oracle of Grelmore. And then I pull out one of my cards.
All right, what card did you get?
We're gonna see right now. Hold on. I've got to go and roll. I'm so excited. Add, roll dice. Doesn't matter which one comes up. Okay. So the moon card came up.
All enemies in the
going
20
to-
20-inch diameter are frightened, and all allies are immune to frightened, +2 to AC, and a bonus 10 movement speed for 2 rounds.
Correct, and I'm going to target it on him.
What sucks is right now, none of us are technically allies right now.
Well, do you
You aren't
consider
enemies,
Trevere
that's
an
what
ally?
matters.
You aren't an
Yeah,
enemy,
everybody-
yes.
This person is attacking people for no reason. He glared at me. I blinded him to hope that I could run away, and he still saying he's trying to attack. So
Okay.
yes, anybody who's fighting against this person, whoever they are allies. I'm going to target
Alrighty.
it directly on him. So for 2 rounds, he's automatically frightened. Everybody that's in a 20-inch radius or diameter from that point is immune to frightened. You have a +2 AC, and you get 10 additional inches in movement for 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Let me
so
show
they
what
all
this
know.
looks like right now.
You see my character. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do it. You see me pull out this deck of looks like strangely decorated cards. I randomly shuffle and pull one out. I throw it in the air, and a giant moon appears in the sky, and it shoots down a moonbeam on him, and all this happens.
Yep. So he's frightened. Is that your turn? Let's see. Yep, that'll work. Alrighty, so is that your turn? Kelvin?
Yes, that's all I needed.
Okay. Right, now it is Trevere's turn. This guy is blinded, frightened, and... blinded, frightened, and... just blinded and frightened.
I'm gonna try to hit. Sorry, I was muted like an idiot.
Nah, it's fine.
But no, I was gonna try to hit him. I don't assume there's much notice change given the situation right at hand here.
And they get a -2 to their AC, so... because they're flanked. Well, technically flanked. You're big enough to flank from 3 directions.
Well, yeah, I got a 13.
13? Shit. No, that does not hit. Barely does not hit. You can attack again if you want.
Huh?
You can attack again if you want. You have multiple actions. But you do incur a multiple attack penalty.
Man, alright. I'm ragey enough to try again. Motherfucker.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna just shut up.
Big angry, it just goes, eh.
If
All right.
it's under 10, if it's under 10, we need to know.
Me when
Yeah,
I got 2 nat ones in a row.
it was under.
If it's under 10, it's fine.
The total being under 10 of the DC, right?
No, it was not a... It was what?
It was a 9.
Oh yeah, that's not 10 below the AC, and there's no crit fail to attack unless you get a nat 1.
Right.
Oh, thank goodness.
I thought
Alrighty.
it still worked the same way. Sorry.
Alrighty, so now that means it's the baddie's turn. They're going to try to attack. They're blind though. If I remember right, blind makes it so they get Right, what does blind do? I forgot. Bruh. I keep forgetting. Oh, wait, no. They have to roll a DC 5 in order to even hit. So they're going to try and hit Travere. They're going to roll the DC flat check of 5. No, they succeed. And...
Now to see if they meet the AC.
No, they don't. They're going to try again, which means they have to roll that flat check. And they don't make it. They're blinded. They're trying to hit. They go, oh, shit. So
No.
he's going to, now that since he's frightened, he's going to try and run away.
Yep.
Do. He's running into the alleyway. All right, so let me show what that looks like right now. Pop, pop, pop. There.
Oh. You ain't getting away.
Yep, and it's now Scarlet's turn.
Sick him.
Sick 'em.
Yes.
All right. With that, I'll. You know what? I have exactly enough to move right in front of Batty too.
Okay, so you move right over to here, right in front of the alleyway. I'll take
Yeah.
another screenshot.
And then I'll use my
So you know
javelin.
what's funny is the program you're using right now would work perfectly for just doing simple graphics to go with your recording.
Yes, it would, but right now I don't have that up right now. I didn't set up for it.
Ah,
Alrighty. I think I'll set up for that next time. Right.
Well,
So
yeah,
now you're in
right.
front of Batty 2.
I'm rolling to hit, and I got 16 in total.
16. That barely makes it.
mm.
Roll your damage.
10.
10. Wow. Yeah. Okay. He looks very worse for wear. That hurt a lot.
And
A
then,
decent hit would kill it. And kill him.
Yeah, just cause I'll use my javelin again. I know that I'll get a penalty though.
Yep. -5 to your hit to hit.
Which means just straight. Yeah, I don't think that hits. It's at 8.
Nope, that does not hit.
Alright.
Alrighty. Right, and now that means it is now Reyna's turn.
I don't think I can reach anybody.
It depends. You can use 2 actions to move.
Remember, you all have an extra 10-foot movement right now.
Oh yes, you do have an extra 10 feet of movement as well. So it's really up to you what you want to do.
Let me see.
I'm going to take a closer screenshot so you can see. There we go. That's much closer and you can actually see it.
So if I go next to Scarlet, can I still hit him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. And I'll use my sword again.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
No. Wait, no, actually, no. It doesn't hit because they're not flanked.
Man. Okay, I don't think I can do anything else because I moved and I attacked.
Okay. You got one more attack you could do because you have 3 actions.
Oh, can I try and hit him again then?
Yes, but you would have a multiple attack penalty, which means -5 to hit.
that might not work.
Well, it's up
I
to you.
have +4.
Well, it would just be a -1 to hit in total.
Yeah, I got 10.
Nope, that doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
It is now Constance's turn. And behind Constance, something's going to roar. Oi! What you doing fighting my mates? And in steps Biter. But it's still Constance's turn.
I'm sorry, who stepped in behind me?
Biter. A big
Biter?
old... Yes. If I check my notes real quick... He's a big old bruiser rat carrying a large pitchfork as a weapon.
It's okay.
And I know this gentleman.
You know him to be a bruiser from the from Raditnak Shipping Company. He's also a loyalist of Rodney.
But we kind of work together.
If you want.
I mean, I'm not against using people when I need things. Constance isn't. Other question: would I have any inkling to make an attempt to try and talk with this large spider?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I'm well-traveled, but I don't think I would run into many insects out on those travels because of the type of area.
Let alone 9 times the size of the other guys.
Roll an underworld lore check.
I'm
Well,
not sure if I have underworld lore.
Yes, you do have that.
if he's raged right now, he's not going to be interested in having conversation, right?
Oh, it's a possibility.
It
I
depends.
at least have an intelligence score.
Rage doesn't say anything about being unable to speak.
I
Be
keep trying to hit
reasonable.
the button, but it's not doing that. It's +5.
Huh.
Well, damn, it's a 2.
Oof.
These
A
days-
2 for underworld lore?
A 2 +5, total of 7.
You have no idea why there is a giant spider in the middle of the street.
I didn't ask why there was one there. I asked if I would know to attempt to communicate with it.
No, you do not. You do not know to
So-
communicate with them.
Constance is going to holler back at Biter and let them know that there's some hooligan union busting technique over here. Technique galore. A union busting group over here protesting, and this large spider's popped out of nowhere.
Oh, yo, they union busting, are they? I am too.
Constance is gonna
We all hear union busting.
And he's going to look back at him and just draw his bow and hold the action. If this large spider goes towards any of the people who are not actively causing trouble, because I don't really want to say I'm not helping, but I'm not really going to stop this thing that hard from eating these fuckers, because they all need to go. Biter might be in trouble if he steps in front of me, too.
Real quick,
No,
I am
go
going to roll for Biter's initiative. Let me pop open Owlbear. They got a 9.
They moved just after me, or before me.
Alrighty. Biter's gonna move forward. He's not gonna attack you right now. But he is gonna try. Let me see. Do we have No. Oh, they do have that. They're going to attempt to throw their pitchfork at Travere.
Bleh.
Oh, wait, no. Not Travere. Scarlet. You can't go killing my mates. Alright, so he's going to roll to hit. If I need to find the stat sheet, please. Yes, okay.
Remember
And
that Scarlet, you have a +2 to AC.
Yep.
Okay, for 19.
They get a 16. They miss. And they are now
Yay.
disarmed. They are now using unarmed attacks. Until they get their trident back. Or pitchfork. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
I could probably use that. That's my size.
Slipper little con, are you? He's gonna turn around and try to punch Constance.
Oh no,
I
you
would
are
like
calling me
to-
that.
I would like to reactive strike.
Go right ahead. Roll the
Now,
hit.
I was about to make a joke in the chat. You are a BUG, big ugly giant.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, roll to hit. I only have my longbow out at the moment. Would that be? 'Cause he's
Let me see.
cloaked,
Let me
so
see.
that would affect the range rules.
Oh, that's the long sword. Longbow, please. I want to click on that. It doesn't really say if there's a penalty to hit when you're very long, when they're right in front of you.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm just looking it up real quick. Range penalty. Oh no, that's just okay.
Actually, I do have another feat called Shield Block.
Okay, you can use shield block if you want.
You snap your shield in place to ward off a blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. So he's using an unarmed strike. He would be like fucking up his hand.
Okay. So yeah, he's going to make an attack.
And let me look at what the shield is. Or the hardness anyway.
Okay. So let me roll to hit.
I cannot for the life of me find my shield. I know there was one in the
I think you passed up the shield, didn't you?
right for the longbow.
Mm-hmm. However,
I still have the feet.
okay. Does an 11 hit though?
No.
Oh wait, no. Why am I saying that? It does not hit.
An 11 does not hit.
Oh, the music ran out. Oh my god.
Oh no.
All right. All right. So he.
Does not hit. Can I still use the reaction though for his dismemberment?
Yeah, you can use an attack with your long sword if you want, or your long bow. Either one.
I already have the longbow out, and besides, he's only subject to the reaction.
Okay.
That's a +7.
+7. Okay.
Yes. +7 d20. What did I roll? Oh, come on. I got a 14, a 7.
Okay, that does not hit, unfortunately. Actually, no, let me check his stats. Yeah, it does not hit. Alright, it is now Kilfin's turn.
Oh, okay, let's see here.
Do it.
So he's over there. He's over there.
And I will take
Okay.
a screenshot to show where you are. Because he's actually closer now.
Okay, yeah, that'll help.
Oh.
I'm going to move two squares behind Reyna, right next to Trevor.
Trevere?
Trevere. I can't see it. It's covered by my symbol.
Yeah, okay, so
I'm
2
gonna
spaces.
go behind Reyna, which is going to be right next to Trevere.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, right? Let me take a screenshot and post that here. Right there?
Yes, exactly. Yep. Okay, and I am going to. Where's this to? No. I am going to pull another card.
Okay.
Let me get my dice and roll. So we only need a D4 this time. Three. Okay. Let me go back to your chat really quick and see which of
Which of the cards we
okay,
got, yes.
Yeah, I gotta go back to your things. I just left my room for a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. Okay, the star summons an illusionary falling star that lands on a 10 by 10 space, empowering all allies in the area with +2 attack, 1d6 temp hit points, and 1 extra reaction. Now let me go to this, and I am going to center it. So 10. It's a 10-foot radius. So if I go here, 1, 2, here, 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to cast it 2 squares down from where Constance is.
Okay, so it gets everybody?
So it gets everybody. That's what I was just measuring out.
Alright, then roll for the temp HP.
Oh,
1d6,
the temp
yeah.
HP. Okay. 1d6. Roll. Everybody has 9 extra hit points.
Okay.
1d6 is 9?
I rolled a 5, plus I add my charisma.
Oh,
modifier,
charisma, right. Charisma.
Which is my highest stat.
1d6 plus 1d6 charisma, yeah, okay.
So it's 5 plus 4 is 9. Everybody has 9 extra hit points.
Hell
I got 33.
9 extra hit points, 2d plus 2 to your attacks, and you get 1 extra reaction per round.
Okay.
If you can't tell, my character is mostly a helping character.
Mm-hmm.
Dead.
Alrighty. It is now Trevere's turn.
Oh, God. Okay.
And you still have that movement bonus too, by the way, for 1 more round.
It's okay. I actually have a plan for this. I'm going to use the sudden charge perk for my movement because it's gonna let me get a melee strike when I end my movement on that guy.
Okay, so you're gonna go up to Biter?
Yep.
Okay, bam bam.
And then I'm gonna try my attack. Are there any other bonuses to attack?
think
Just
there was-
+2 from the thing.
Okay, so that's 7 then. 17.
17. Let's see. That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. 13 damage.
Damn, okay.
So,
Now that
what,
I'm
out
up
of
here,
curiosity, what is that attack?
that's my bite.
So I literally just get like in a fisticuffs with this dude. I hear these thumping run up behind from this motherfucker, and then just see this massive pair of fangs grab him and just impale him for the chest.
No,
Yes.
let me go, you. Get off of me, you little. Well, not little.
Wait.
Get off of me, you big motherfucker.
Well, that was my freebie for the movement perk. Now here's my actual attack.
Yep, and it does incur a multiple attack penalty.
A dirty 20.
That hits. You get to do it again.
It better.
The double
11
entendre,
more
you are
damage.
chewing him. and
11
he
more
shoots you like
damage,
a
you say?
train.
Okay.
11 damage.
Nice.
Right side is it does count and specify that it's piercing.
He looks very bloodied right now. Oh, you little fucker! Ah, you may be big, but you're little to me. It's Scarlet's turn.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, it's Batty 2's turn. They're blind still, so they're gonna try to attack. They're going to try to attack Scarlet.
Big boy's getting nommed on right now.
Well, they definitely succeed the roll, the DC 5 flat check. Up. 11 does not hit, and they're gonna try again. Let me just get rid of this because that doesn't work. And that would be it's just 0. Okay, they're gonna try again. That doesn't hit, and they're gonna try again. A nat 1.
Yay!
A nat
They
1.
have to hurt
He tries
themselves,
swinging.
like-
Okay, hurt
Oh.
themselves? That makes sense.
Oh.
Alright, so that would be...
Is there a Nat 1 chart for the Pathfinder?
Not that I'm aware of. Let me check. Is that...
And that one is always a critical fail, though.
Yes. Certainly is.
It's the epitome of you messed up.
Fate was not on
Now
your
you
side.
have to find out.
Well,
Yes.
I don't see any available rules for it, so I'm just gonna say he hits himself. So that'd be 1d6 damage to himself.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
Wait, isn't
4
he-
damage.
Hold on. He's doing an unarmed attack, right?
No, he's swinging with a sword.
Oh, I thought he threw a pitchfork and he pulled.
No,
the
that's
sword?
not Biter. This is Batty 2. Not Biter.
Oh,
Batty 2 looks very bloodied.
I believe the man's name is Bitten now.
Yes. Biter, I barely even know her. Alright, it is now Scarlet's turn. Batty 2 looks like he would just die if you poked him.
I'm gonna use my first movement to stab with javelin.
Okay. You're gonna stab Batty 2?
Yeah. 5. 22 in total.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Alright.
Well, actually, you don't need to roll your damage, because I know yours has... Oh, no. You have the slightest chance of not actually killing this guy.
And I got an 8 on a d8.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Max damage? How do you want to kill
Yeah.
this guy?
The javelin slices his head off.
Ooh. Brutality.
No kidding.
Alright, so they are gone. Let me just delete them. Yeet, delete.
And then with my second movement, or with my second, I'll move right in front of where Travere is.
Okay, up near Biter or up near Kelfin?
Kelfin.
Okay, right there.
Please note, Biter is currently being nommed.
Yeah. And then for my final, I'm going to use a first level spell called Sacred Beast. I call this the creatures of the wild favored by my deity. So, a small swarm of plant-like creatures would emerge from the
That requires two actions, though.
doesn't say.
It shows it right here, 2 actions.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Then I'll use it to give guidance to Reyna.
Okay. Okay, so +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check or saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So yeah. So now it is. Let's see. Well, it is Reyna's turn.
Hey.
That one guy's dead. There's a big ass spider. There's a big old anti-union brute, bearing down on everybody.
This is really my first time playing a druid.
Reyna?
I'm sorry. So is there's only one guy left then?
Yeah, one guy left.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to him and try and stab him.
Stabby stab.
And you can use the +1 bonus to your attack roll.
And plus, yeah.
I thought it was a +2. That's what.
It's a +2 from Kilfin and a +1 from Guidance.
So 3.
Geez.
+3.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 19.
19, that hits. Roll your damage.
5 again.
5 damage. Okay. Biter looks very unhappy.
I gotta get a better sword, man.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Hopefully he dies while I'm biting him. I'll get dinner.
Mm-hmm. And on that note, it is Biter's turn. I've had enough of all of you. He's going to attack. Let's see. He's going to attack Travere. So that would be
He's
1.
a big target.
Nah. Dinner's gonna be spicy.
13 does not hit. He's going to try again with a multiple attack penalty. 13 does not hit. He's going to try one last time with no bonus at all, and a nat 1.
Oh, he has to.
He's going to hurt himself.
Yes.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Wait, he needs
Me.
Is this dude really gonna take himself out?
Maybe.
Don't die on me yet.
He did 9 damage to himself. He's extremely low on health. He looks like he could die if you poke him.
Poke.
It is now Travere. No, it's Kilfin's turn.
Wait, what about Constance?
Oh, Constance. Shit. Sorry, Constance's turn.
Yeah, you set him up perfectly for me. Thank you. I'm just gonna sit here and warm up my hands before I enjoy this fucking meal. Damn. You filthy Zone 3 kid. I'm gonna pull out my longsword and just eviscerate this motherfucker.
Roll to hit.
With a +2, from the.
Yep, +2
thing.
from Kelvin.
Gee, I have to find the thing because I don't know what the bonuses are. 6, 7, 8. It's +8.
Yeah.
And Wanderer's Guide just crashed.
Of course.
Please roll that.
Okay, I'll roll it. So that would be, so +8. Let me do that. Pop, 8. Rolling 24. You hit. Roll your damage.
What is his AC after all of the negatives?
His AC is. Oh shit! That's a crit.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh wait. No, he did not get a -2. He's not frightened.
Oh.
So it's not a crit.
No. Okay.
All right. So yes, that would be. Oh wait, no need. You just. How do you kill him?
I'm still gonna roll it.
Okay, roll it.
You gotta roll it.
I want to roll that damage.
I just wanna know.
Yeah, no kidding.
How badly do I eviscerate him? That's the question.
Leave me something to eat.
Exactly.
So that is a 4 + 1, 5. Middle of the road evisceration. I think Constance would look him in the eye and just slowly walk forward with the sword pressed against his side and just insert it, and then just step back, pulling the sword with him.
Biter's eyes go pale, and he just slumps to the ground. Yes, go rot in hell. Sorry. I completely talked over you. I'm sorry.
That's alrighty.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
So Biter's
we're out of
eyes.
combat, right?
Yes, we're
Yes,
out
we
of
are.
combat. I will turn the
And
music
we are out of
off.
time.
Yes, it is
Well-
8:03. We are done.
I'm
Did it?
eating it anyway.
We
I
managed to
want
get through
take
combat.
an action for our next time when we start. I'm gonna start searching on the bodies.
Okay.
I'm eating this one.
You can eat it. I just want what's on it. Not for
Before you
me,
eat it.
obviously, for the party. Because you can tell I'm a support. I support
right.
you guys by stealing what's on the bodies.
I'm going to turn off the
Sorry, what?
recorder because no more recording.